Necron stronghold.
The full extent of the Necron presence on Cronus did not become clear until those opposing them launched raids into the catacombs under the Thur Abyss Plateau. The first Necron massacres on the planet had occurred there, and their enemies expected to find some sort of alien bastion. Instead, they found an entryway into the underworld. Garbled reports from doomed scouts sent into the cavernous passageways revealed a network of catacombs honeycombing the entire plateau. Some of these now stood hollowed out, while others served as staging grounds for Necron forces. Worst of all, however, were the deeper tunnels, where row upon row of Necrons still stood, slowly waking to join their lord's global genocide. The attackers settled on a dangerous gambit. A strike force would enter the catacombs and plant a massive explosive device deep in the main cavern. An explosion there would collapse the entire network, crushing or sealing off the legions of still dormant Necrons and shattering those already risen. It remained to be seen if anyone could deliver this device, much less escape in time to continue the fight across Cronus.
So, penetrate enemy positions, plant the device, get the fuck out.
We're all gonna die! Creatures, at long last you have found the tranquility of death. I was like you once, clinging to life and blind to the truth. When I uncovered the truth, I too shuddered and paled with fear. Deep in these catacombs, I was remade. Here, my brethren slumbered for eons, while the living grew like weeds. My lord knew this day would come. He had plans for us all. We would purge this world once more. So come, poor victims of life. We will grant you tranquility in these crypts. Cronus will be a tomb world once more. I've got your bomb, boss. Give me that! Okay, you kids, listen up. I'm gonna stuff this here bomb down these Necron boys' throats. So let's get down there and get out right quick. Storm boys, he's ready for a fight. Pretty mouthy
Only a single mega armor. No, that's no good. I suppose it's a decent blood spotting unit. Place the bomb. The commander must survive.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. Not exactly yeah, tomb spiders. These are so annoying. Because they'll never go away. Every time he builds a Tomb Spider, it's going to basically resurrect one of them that's already right next to our bases. What now? You build defenses, that's what now. Ah, another Tomb Spider. For fuck's sake. It's basically a melee tank.
They got some right big generators or something running down there. Here, and here. Could be some good shiny bits there. Or some traps. Get some boys to check them out. Who's getting shot up?
Investigate Necron energy sources.
We're ready. Alright.
For fuck's sake, come away from there.
You have penetrated but the very surface of our catacombs. More and more of us rise from the depths with every passing moment.
It's fun to try to defend this piece of shit when basically constantly being interrupted by the game. And we're gonna lose you.
I wanna get stuck in with the boys. Any knock knows that.
Which one? Time to build stuff.
I need to build a few things to get the war going, and keep these bloody tomb spiders in check. Necrons have one other lovely feature. They can basically resurrect their dead here and there. Delete. These aren't exactly great units, but they're all I have. More power. Yeah, I literally have no power.
Build it right up for you.
Problem is, I don't have a lot of construction in here.
I wanna get stuck in with the
And I'm in
boys.
terrible shape already. When our guard unit is gone, and I can't upgrade anything because I don't have power, right? Oh, power.
We'll do it. This gonna make it nice and strong.
I'm the big boss. Sod off. In point, we go. Orcs is the biggest and the strongest.
Place bomb.
They shooting us.
I'm sure they're shooting at us.
What's it? What's it?
Big problem is I need to save room for my production sites, and so that I can also get units out of here. So I have to be a bit careful what I'm gonna stick anywhere close to the entrance. Yeah, we're gonna lose these units fairly quickly.
Storm Boys is ready for a fight.
Without additional war banners, we can't do shit anyway.
We's gonna make it nice and strong.
We're ready.
No, you're not.
Let's get back into it. Time for a war from above. I wasn't listening. Yeah? Any knob knows that.
I'm not doing anything.
This is not a good position to be in.
What's it? What's it?
The boss? Who is getting shot?
We need more population, otherwise we can't do the necessary upgrades. We're not getting all that much resources. I think I'll wait for the DoW shop. I need 80 population before I can do any serious upgrades. That's something I have to do.
Time to build stuff.
Okay, these guys have to be anti-tank. They only have to worry about the Tomb Spider, which is technically a vehicle. Yes, I know.
I'm not doing anything. We're going.
One more banner and we have enough to do the upgrades. We need to do the upgrades just to get more requisition points. I know what's going to happen if we push forward, and I don't want to go there yet.
I'm the big boss.
Porky Fort HQ.
Yes, we're gonna go.
Necron doesn't have good vehicles, so that's sort of a saving grace for us.
We're under attack.
He does have vehicles though, but mainly Tomb Spiders and then the Monolith, which is incredibly good, but it's also not something you really have to worry about. About as good as a vehicle can come, but well, technically it's pretty much a building instead of vehicle. Let's stay ready, Kenneth. The problem is, a lot of their units they annihilate morale, so I can't just. They're not terribly good at melee, but Pretty much everything I have has to rely on that morale before they can really function properly. And currently I can't do that. I need a vehicle shop.
Yes?
Positioning... Where can I even fit this? It's gonna be wonderful trying to get any kind of units out of here, but I'm gonna need some space, so I guess here it is.
On our way.
Ooh, scarabs. They annihilate... I'm not actually sure what they do. I don't recall anymore. A lot of small weak units that try to overwhelm a target. Sort of a swarm of units instead of individuals.
Done fast.
I need to add leaders to these groups. Ooh, this is bad. They have a nasty ability, the Necrons. The leader comes here and uses it, he'll basically resurrect all the kills.
Where's the fight?
Yeah, it's just a matter of time before we get in deep shit with this. Doesn't particularly matter though. Okay, extra vehicle armor. If we do these typical units, I don't see it having all that much benefit for us. If we're going to do kind of any kind of real attack force, we need to have a serious force right from the start.
The boss? Who is getting shot up?
I don't want to add another building like that there.
On our way.
There needs to be some movement paths for the vehicles.
Ready for stomping?
Heavier armor, more Jaka. Tougher bosses. And we'll have to save the requisition so we can do the upgrades. Tougher bosses are not something we need right now. Okay, with this we can get close to 100 requisition. It isn't amazing, but in a block mission like this, it's probably enough for our need. Once we have the core of our units, we're not gonna lose them. Not all of them at least. We are going to need... We need to keep the spiders under control, which means we have to have turrets almost everywhere. I don't think that's a bad idea to start with. I mean, the extra wall is always useful for the population caps anyway. It's more about where we're gonna position these. We can use this lower pathway to move the tanks. So I guess we can block this. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We might be better off just having units there that are capable of responding to any threats. At the same time, we certainly don't have it now. But yeah, let the units handle it. I do not like this. Gigantic... something's going on here. Gigantic pile of corpses can just pop up at any moment. Okay, we should be able to do everything now. Let me try to do as many upgrades as possible. That's pretty much it. Right. We have energy to spare. So we could start with the tanks. They don't require a lot of requisition. Useful other energy though. You're not going to be able to use the bomb planter in a long time. I suppose our first immediate goal should be to acquire the relic. Nah, it doesn't really matter. It's more of it's a very central point in the network. So we want to have control of it. Yes, we will. Okay. We're gonna need a couple of healers. We're gonna need a spotter. Tank buster squads, maybe. Knob squad. Well...
Who's ready for surgery?
I'm thinking of taking the commander with us, because we need him anywhere where we get somewhere here. At the same time, I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Who's ready for surgery? Still time
When
to
your boss
operate!
ain't around, you listen to
Still
me.
time to operate!
Big is best.
It's gonna take some time to get these into any kind of fighting shape.
Send me to the fight.
I'm not sure if I want to send you to the fight. At the same time, if I just leave you here, it's gonna take forever to get you to the fight.
We're under attack!
This tank makes the land move. Look at me, Flashbash.
It's gonna hurt a lot, but just what you need! You see? I got just what you need! Who you want me to cut? Huh? Still time to operate!
It's gonna take a long while to get these into fighting shape.
Who you want me to cut?
And we can't take heavy casualties early on.
Still time to operate!
We need anti-tank action.
No one's bigger or meaner than us.
Who you want me to cut?
This better be good. You're coming. Don't bother me. I'm working on something. Oi! You boys follow me, or I'll give you a thump. Oi! You boys follow me, or I'll give you a thump.
Right, okay, this is a fairly respectable attack group. But still lacks anti-tank capabilities. The thing is, I'm not sure how much I would want that. It's gonna be very useful against certain target types like the monoliths. And we're not gonna have any other infantry groups, just so I can have the spare unit cap to do any repairs. So at least 3 squads. I'm thinking of maybe 4. It's a lot of anti-tank units, but at the same time, Monolith isn't like a tank. It is a structure. It's gonna have a massive health pool, and it's going to be very disruptive infantry anyway. Very effective against all unit types. So if we want to take one down, we have to be able to throw a lot of units at it. We have enough to kill it, yeah, without a doubt. Probably we're gonna face multiples of them. Do I want to take war tracks? Certainly could.
Who you want me to cut?
Sure, I want to take them now. I'm not even 100% sure on the tanks.
Still time to operate.
It's not like they're bad or anything. It's more of a...
Who needs to operate now?
It becomes a gigantic mess if you have a massive army. And just having some units independence always allows you to focus on controlling the attacking units.
Point us at the tanks.
I think we're gonna try without the claws for the start.
Still time to operate.
Attack!
I need to build up some spare reserves on resources. Right. One of their better infantry units. I think they can have 1 or 2 of them, something very limited.
Statue thing here. I hate all that black and green stuff. Hold on to the boys. Throw the other boy. Are deathless interlopers. Under the shadow of the beacon of unlife, the fallen rise again.
We need to destroy that before we do anything else. This beacon resurrects nearby Necron units that have fallen. Destroy it before its signals become strong enough to affect the rest of the catacombs. We'll leave the infantry, heavy infantry to entertain our guests here, while the range units try to take down the river. Most of our units probably don't have it. Just let everyone go for it. Yeah, I know this is a situation. There's strategic points to the southwest.
We'll bring him to Zog.
We upgrade melee a bit more. It sort of seems like... Yep. No, we cannot. We'll have to do weapon upgrades.
We'll smash 'em up, but good. This is what we like best.
More pariahs. No? Necron warriors. Not sure if we... I don't think I want to build anything here. What's the point? We don't particularly need the resources. Armored knobs. I think I'll build these.
We got this thing you wanted.
Right. Do I want the war tracks? Could be very useful against certain units.
Still time to operate!
We'll smash 'em up, but good. Attack!
Actually, I sort of want the commander to join the fight.
Who's getting shot up?
But yeah, it's not a... It needs to be attached to some other unit, otherwise it just doesn't work.
Sounds stupid, but okay. What's in it for me? Send me to the fight. This is what we like.
I suppose I can use this as a range unit until we...
It's not. I'm the big boss.
Range units for the time being. It's a sort of a waste of it, so we'll see how it works.
This is gonna be a squig feast.
Catacomb entrance.
I'll show my look at that too. Them tunnels is empty of Necrons. If we find another way in, we can move some boys through them. This is gonna be a squig feast. Hey, shooting us! Hold the teeth! Don't touch the teeth! Send me to the fight! I knew today was gonna be special!
Good for you. I do any kind of upgrades. No. Well, whatever. I don't seem to really care about retaking the strategic points. Which...
One of those statues. Wreck that one too, boys. Darkness veils your eyes and dulls your senses. Before the beacon of the deceiver, we are like deadly shadows, hidden from your sight.
This beacon renders nearby Necron units invisible. We have a lot of spotters, so it isn't gonna matter us. Here we have the... Oh. Okay, you. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, well, whatever.
Another safe tunnel entry.
I know, because you're fucking idiots, that's why you're getting shut up. Yeah, this wasn't all that bad about it. Yeah, it's bothersome if you don't have any command units with you, at least for the orcs. Actually, for other factions could be much more troublesome. So we can use these tunnels to quick travel. So that's why there's no point having a commander with us. We only need to run there, quick travel somewhere there and run.
Nothing can stand in my way.
Still, I suppose this son of a bitch is regenerating at a decent rate.
This is gonna be a squig feast. We'll clobber the whole lot of them.
There's a couple of things you can do before you go for the goal, I suppose. They're not really necessary, but they will help here, because how this works is that once we plant the bomb, you think things will basically they're at an end here. However, another room to move out of here. Is that shit hits the fan once we plant the bomb. So if you basically avoided all trouble and sneak your units in, it's everything's gonna come down at you at that point. Which might not seem all that bad of a thing. I mean, how bad could it be? And the problem is, it can be quite bad depending on what you've done before that. There's a couple of ways to do that. You don't have to by any means clear this area or do anything like that. But I think there's like an area where there are monoliths resting, and they're basically all going to activate if they're still there once you plant a bomb. If you have any kind of a reasonable plan after the bomb planting too, that it doesn't matter. It's just you could also build a lot of extra defenses to handle the incoming trouble. It doesn't matter. As long as you have some kind of a plan to counter that. Okay, it looks like we have to take control of their relic area. I don't know though. Because I don't care about the... what was it? I don't even recall the name of the last unit. I just don't like it. So... squig it. I don't care if we have it or not. Who's the boss?
Who's the boss? Ready the bombs, boys. Who's getting shot up? Warbases are shooting at their Orcs is meant for fighting and winning.
Okay, with this we can basically go at least in 2 directions. Not sure which one we want to do the most. I suppose it doesn't matter.
Don't touch the teeth. Attack! Send me to the fight.
Still time to operate!
Orcs is the biggest and the strongest. What is it? What's locking it in?
I got just what you need!
I don't think the war tracks are really helping here all that much. They're just extending this fight and on and on and on, disrupting our attempts to kill the enemies.
Let's go! Let's go!
Okay, where are the rest of the towers? It's 2 down, 3 to go. Yeah, I think I'll head for the 3rd one there. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the monolith area.
Warbases are shooting at their east. Yeah, on our way.
Not sure if I want. Not sure if I want to go here really. Ah, yeah. Just getting new units all over the place.
This is what we like for stomping. This is what we like best.
Right. So let's all gather up.
I'll show 'em a trick or two.
Another tower coming our way. Ah, energy cores. But what's the tower?
This is gonna
It could,
be a
it could be pretty much anything.
They shooting us.
Ah, we're seeing vehicles.
This is gonna be a squid feast. Boss, it's a bunch of those monolith things. The orcs, those Necrons live in those things you get. Now wreck 'em. Hold on to the feet. Throw the other orcs is the biggest and the strong.
Monolith graveyard destroyed. Ah, said. Well, it was an energy signature, not a tower. A lot of energy cores and 4 monoliths. So yeah, I think these will basically pop up at least these at the end of the mission. And probably a lot more. But these are right next to your base, so they can probably teleport right on top of you. With this, we should be clear to try to plant the bomb. And, well, clear and clear. It's if I'm gonna send this force there, we're gonna get annihilated. But there's nothing really holding us back. What we really need is some kind of a tunnel entrance somewhere in this tunnel area. So once we plant the bomb, we have a quick exit. That way, it doesn't matter what they send our way, we can basically bypass them entirely. Probably should send the tanks there too. I don't care too much. Yeah, in some ways it's certainly a smart move. I mean, they're an overkill in the defense at the moment. At the same time, it becomes a huge pain in the ass to command large forces. Unless you play like really actively, like try to make some kind of first-person shooter out of it, constantly clicking on things. No, I don't want to play real-time strategy games like that. Very exhausting. And especially in a fight like this, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the slightest. Okay, there's one monolith left. And we pretty much have control of half the map too. Control half the map. We take the long way around. Is it the long way around? It looks like we go here, we get closer to the location, but is it better? There's definitely a gigantic wall here. So what it looks like, it's basically it's a narrow or a corridor that we move through. Is it a smart thing to do?
Nothing can stand in my way. This is gonna be a
I think I'll take the route on the western side. Basically going to bypass this area entirely if I get the chance. I don't think there are easy paths no matter what we pick. So it's gonna be filled with enemies no matter what.
Orcs is the biggest and the strongest. I'll rip 'em apart.
Waiting for the knobs. There are battering ram. Can't go on without them.
Nothing can stand in my way. They shoot now. I love the sound of me shooting. This is gonna be a sweet place. Today is gonna be special. The boss? Who is getting shot up?
Yeah, but we're not in any danger.
Guards,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm working on
Knob stuck on something again.
orcs is the biggest and the strongest. I love the sound of me shooting. Don't you? This is gonna be a sweet.
Yeah, it's a tunnel. There's constantly new units being pushed out of the tunnels. Ah.
Forward the teeth! Don't touch the teeth! Forward the teeth! Don't touch the teeth! Nothing can stand in my way! They shooting us!
Well, no shit.
Where's the target? We'll clobber the whole lot of them!
I got just what you need!
This is what we like, Bats! Forward the teeth!
Is it?
Don't touch the teeth! Can stand in my way!
Just keep pushing forward.
Dance!
Might take a few casualties here and there, but this is not a threat. It's just a delay for us at best.
Sound of me shooter, don't you?
What I'm thinking of is, should we just send someone to actually take a look around first? We have a formidable force here, sure, but
That makes walking faster.
I still like to know what exactly we're facing. Is it just a turret or two or what?
Where's the truck? Was I walking? Who is getting
Well, that's a
shot?
monolith. That is definitely a monolith.
We've got to go.
Stored monolith.
I love the sound of me shooting.
Yeah, everything on it. Ignore everything else. The knobs are excellent against pretty much everything, so we might lose a couple, but they will finish it off very quickly. Right. Still, this is not good. It's good in the sense that we're very close to our target, but we need to find a way out first.
Who you want me to cut? Who you want me to cut?
Dance! I got the good bits for this fight.
Here's one.
I's too big to be beat. We is the orcs, and you is not.
Once that's secured, I think we're
That's what
more or less just gonna...
those statues.
Wreck that one too, boys.
We can't.
Time itself bends to the will of the Catan fools. Come before the chronometron beacon and be frozen into the stillness of death.
This beacon twists time around your nearby units, paralyzing them. Destroy it before its signal becomes strong enough to affect the rest of the catacomb. So you need long range units, otherwise you're just gonna be stuck. It's out of our reach, really. And it's starting to freeze our units. And it froze. I can't really even take command of our units anymore.
Send me to the boys!
Safe tunnel entry.
Who needs operating on? On my way? This is gonna hurt!
Hold the
A
teeth!
lot!
Don't touch the teeth!
I got just what you need!
We've got to go! The boss!
Okay, at least the anti-tank guy should be able to fire on it.
What is it?
Take it down!
I got that good bit for this fight. Hold the teeth! Don't touch the teeth! I want to get stuck in with the boys. I'm too big to be beat.
Right. And we have our escape path.
You is not.
Still time to operate!
I'm too big to be beat.
The duck is in!
Okay, getting to the actual edge might be very difficult. I'm using everything at that point as a sacrificial lamb. You cannot be the first one to go in. I'm gonna need that help in case we encounter some serious trouble. Okay, and half of you are nowhere near where you're supposed to be. I guess it's a bit tough to move around here, but still. Maybe it's the vehicles that are causing the trouble. And infantry can usually work fairly well with infantry. I'm gonna go and see what they have here. Go to the target area itself. Necron Lord turned into essence of Nightbringer. You cannot kill it. It's not a living unit. Okay, we might be able to lure it away. Effective against all units, and it's invulnerable. It won't last forever. It's more of a specialty ability of the Necron Lord.
Orcs is the biggest and the strongest.
I'll give it maybe 20 seconds. We can begin our attack. It does look like there's really nothing else there. So I'm going to plant my troops at the gate and then basically just run for it. Then get the fuck out. We don't need to destroy the structures. Where is it? If it's here, I don't care. It won't last for long. No, it's just a Necron Lord.
I'll show 'em a trick or two. Orcs is the biggest and the strongest.
We're under attack!
Dodge, Gilly! Dodge! We'll ready for stomping? Let me at 'em. That's what I was thinking. On my way to do some crushing. Looks like it's gonna be a bad day for them Necron boys. Let's get out of here.
Fools.
That's
You
what
will never
I was
leave these
thinking.
catacombs. Our technologies are fully active again. And your deaths are now certain.
On my way to do some crushing.
Serve the Catan in the end. Bring your vehicles before the beacon of the Void Dragon.
Where's the
Watch as they turn against
Orcs is meant for fighting and winning.
I don't give a shit about those. Move!
The big boss.
You need something fixed?
Go
All of
faster,
you, actually.
lousy Mac.
Leave the vehicles behind. They can't use the catacombs.
They serve
Now they're trying to make some kind of a push towards
Boys. Orcs is
base
meant
too,
for
but it
fighting
doesn't
and
matter.
winning.
It's a little bit of a delay before we can move forward.
special. I knew today was gonna be special. Where to?
Let me out. Orcs is meant for fighting and winning. I'm the big boss.
I got just what you need! Send me to the boys!
They serve us. Ride's over. Fixed a few things. Ride's over.
Probably nothing important. On my way to do some crushing.
This cake without the monoliths.
Bring them back, my lord. The living are escaping. My lord, the living have...
Accustomed to the vilest of environments, Gorgut's orcs ran headlong into the gruesome catacombs of the Necrons. Although the Deathless Warriors reaped a massive bounty in orcish lives, for once it was they who were swept under a ceaseless tide, as more and more of the green beasts poured into the caverns. When Gorguts detonated the massive explosive that brought down the caverns atop the Necrons, he left scores of his boys to be crushed. Nevertheless, the survivors cheered their boss, even laughing at the ruthlessness with which he had sacrificed their fellows. Gorgut's headhunter left the Thorabis Plateau without any fresh skulls, but with the new appellation of Death Killer.
And war gear. We're missing a lot, basically all the defense ones, and 5,000 kills, 15 conquests. First take the skulls. Damage enemy morale increases war boss. Against the Necron it doesn't particularly matter. I don't. They might have morale in some sense, but not really. With the others it might be much more important. It does increase our health. Guess I'll take the armor next and try to go with the weapon upgrades. See the aftermath. They're probably going to try to take the Necron areas and the two others. Heavy tank buster squad. Healer. Right from the start. Anti-tank unit right from the start isn't a bad thing either. But I tend to use the unregard unit as more the base defense force, because I can't replace them, so they make a bad attacking force. These are all good units. Forward base would make our landing on enemy strongholds much easier. We could also try to go for the starport, but in a way that's sort of worthless. Because we are very close to a lot of their strongholds already, so yeah, we can land somewhere there, but what does it matter when we can go there in 2 turns anyway. There's forward. The starport might have a specialty mission though. I know the forward base one does. I think forward base one is sort of a fight, where the enemy has a base, but you only have an army. So it's basically you trying to push forward fast enough, where you can take down the enemy before his unit production and recovery ability overwhelms your initially larger army. I'm gonna just sit here and wait, am I? I'm gonna push forward. I think I'll reinforce this. The Space Marine might be able to go there. It is a terribly weak sector now, but if I get at least some kind of a force there, I might be able to hold on to it. Basically an initial force that we can use for defense. It's a bit expensive, but at least there's something there. I think I'll... Do I need the forward base? Well, I don't need it. Guess it's more of a question, do I go for the... I'm going for the town next. So, heavy shooter boy squad. Guess we're pretty much going to ignore the rest then. The thing is, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Not sure why I'm talking about this so much. But it's not a simple matter attacking some of these. Is a mad doctor useful? I suppose initial healing unit. How can you think that that's a bad thing? And it's fairly... The Janus Savannah. The only reason I'm hesitating in going there is that I'm leaving this very easily for the other one to attack it. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll make this tune some other time. It's more about choice. Are we going to try to conquer the map, or are we going to try to go for the win? I suppose I don't see much of a point to trying to play as many skirmish maps as possible. I mean, ooh, industrial production allows you to supply your start every mission with 1,000 additional requisition. Holy shit, that's useful. Maybe I should go for there first. Yeah, I'll make a choice some other time. I wouldn't want to get stuck here.